It's grim.
Fair enough. All right, let's go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Goblins live show. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing all right. And yeah, we've got quite an interesting show lined up for you today, where we're going to be reacting to some pretty wacky motorcycles that the wifey has found on the interwebs.
Oh, I do apologise.
She always does that. You like have your mic down here.
I want them to see my face.
But yeah, so the title isn't actually that dramatic.
No.
So it's all right. Don't worry about it. But anyway, so but yeah, we're just gonna take a little break for just Easter, just to recharge the batteries a little bit. But yeah, are you ready, wifey?
Yes.
Oh, we've started a little bit earlier as well today.
Yes, we
So,
have.
yeah, why not? All right, let's go ahead and roll the intro.
Sound effect edition.
All right, wifey, what is going on? How we doing?
Good.
Yeah, doing all right.
You good?
Stressed out, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, been a stressful week this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's quite annoying actually, because like over the past kind of 8 months or so, I've kind of had a lot of like blows mentally. First of all, we had all the stuff going on with my martial arts gym. That's still not resolved. Then we had the whole thing with some of our viewers. Then trying to get holiday for Download Festival. That's still an issue because I'm committed to going, so I'm going to that festival regardless. This week I've had some family trouble. Not between us, but just my immediate family. They're being a bit of a nightmare at the moment to deal with, as I think a lot of families can be difficult to deal with at times. But yeah, so it's been tough this week. Been a bit of an emotional roller coaster, I think, for me, but by extension, you and the dog, of course, as well. So, because I have not been very happy, but yeah, because originally I was going to release content as normal on Friday, tomorrow, and on Bank Holiday, the Easter Monday. I was going to do it, but the wifey convinced me not to. Yeah, just so I can have a little break, because I need it after this week's family troubles. So, but yeah, everything will go back to normal though after that. So I think the first release will be on Wednesday next week, won't it? Back for us.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not going to be away for too long, but we've got a little event organised tomorrow that we want to enjoy, and we don't have to think about much else, do we? So, but yeah. So yeah, just a little teeny tiny break.
Everyone deserves a break.
Hopefully that's enough just to recharge the batteries a little bit. But yeah. So anyway, shall we crack on?
Yeah, shall we?
Unless there's something that you wanted to mention about this week. I don't know, have you been up to anything in particular, or because I've kind of like stolen the show this week, haven't I?
No, to be fair.
Bloody attention seeker.
Honestly, try living with him, guys. To be fair, to try and kind of take your mind off everything, we've been watching the John Wick movies, haven't we? Because I've not seen them.
Yeah, we're watching John Wick. Yeah,
So,
we're going to look to watch the fourth one in the cinema, aren't we?
Yes, either this week or next week, depending on how we feel.
That's good.
But that's really
Looking forward to that.
That's really been it. My job has been to rise you up from your ashes. So,
Like the phoenix, reborn from the ashes.
Yeah. But that's literally been me. Emotional bodyguard.
All right, so we're going to try and be as light-hearted as possible today.
The only thing I have
Yes.
to say
Okay.
in advance
What have I done?
advance. No,
What did I do? I hit my head the other day as well. That's why I've got this like stupid little. Well, I'll explain what that's all about in a bit.
he bled all over my pillows. I had to wash them again. So rude and inconsiderate. How dare you smack your head? Some of the picture we have to zoom in on because they haven't saved very big,
All
but
right. Fair enough.
it should be fine. But that was all.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
But yeah, no, I the other day I went to go and put some bleach in one of our toilets, but the toilet roll holder was where my head was as I was going down to pick up the bloody bottle of bleach and just smacked my head.
The thing is,
I'm an idiot.
When I woke up and I saw that there was blood in your pillows, I always had a nosebleed.
Yeah,
like it didn't bother me because normally you.
And then you saw this on my head.
Martial arty.
Wasn't this all bruised in the morning as
well? It was like you had an egg on your head. It was huge.
I still have a bit of a.
You do.
Yeah.
And then I said, what's happened? And you told me. I was like, that's why there's blood on the cushions and the pillows. So.
Yeah. Well, there you go. And I'd also like to thank everybody for your kind of like emotional support with regard to the ZH2 video the other day.
Yeah, the comments were lovely.
It's been, well, mostly positive around that video. And yeah, I did contemplate, because I was so embarrassed by it. And I thought, I have to post this because
real.
this is reality. This is what
Yeah.
happens. You know, you make mistakes. And I thought, because I went into it deliberately knowing that I was going to make an error, but I didn't realize
what error.
I didn't realize how quickly it would escalate into dropping the ZH2. So anyway, if any of you watching haven't seen that video yet, then go and check it out. It came out on Friday last week.
Because you teased it last show.
Well, the whole video is supposed to be about how you can practice doing U-turns, and I, not intentionally, but kind of intentionally, did a video instead of how not to do a U-turn.
So I have 2 comments on that.
Oh,
3,
dear.
I guess. Well, again, yeah, you've had some really nice comments from people being
well
done for like
that. Yeah.
owning up to it and actually showing it. Some people just gloss over it and just never show it again. 2 things. The start of the video, you say, when my wife did this, she dropped her bike.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he does. And then, the way that he drops his bike is exactly what happened to me.
Picture perfect
like
example. Yeah.
Absolute mirror to what I did.
The same side as well. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. It was exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it was crazy, and exactly the same point in the turn as well, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
So,
it was almost like
gosh.
you were you're mocking me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the difference is how you handled it after. So, because obviously I still agree with what you said. We didn't realise kind of like it would have made good content to film it. So I didn't have cameras on when I was doing it.
No, with yours. No, because we were just practicing.
Well,
we weren't thinking about it.
No,
at the time.
exactly. One, I tried to save my bike and ended up pulling my acrylic off, which really hurt. And 2, I stood there absolutely like in shock. Like I didn't know what to do. So apart from that bit, they are mirrored. Whereas you were like, oh no.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I think that was the word I used just to quote myself.
I think you said it like 3 or 4 times though. Yeah. And then obviously you went from there. But otherwise it was mirrored. Absolutely mirrored to what I did.
Yeah.
And yeah. But like when you came in and the first thing you looked, I think you're right. You looked at me and I've dropped the H2.
Yeah.
Is the H2 on? Is it okay? I didn't ask if you were okay. I was like, is the bike okay?
Yeah.
Because obviously when we got the bike and the palaver we went through to actually get the bike, and then you went out on the first ride.
Oh yeah, and I got
came
rear-ended.
back
Yeah.
And you said what you said. And it just came back to that.
Yeah.
I was like, where were you? Like, how fast were you going?
Yeah.
Like, and then I was like, oh, are you okay? And you're like, you're fine.
Yeah, not practicing blooming U-turns in a car park. Yeah.
Which if you're gonna ever drop your bike, I mean, I'm glad it was then going that slow with no one around you.
Yeah, but I was absolutely fine.
Yeah. But my main concern was the bike all right?
Yeah, I mean the thing is when you're doing that slow speed stuff. I don't know if it's just me, but I naturally have an instinct of putting my leg out wide, so the bike is never going to fall on my leg, because if it's that particular side, my leg is out trying to pick it up again, and if I can't pick it up, then that's when it falls. But no, my leg was never going to get trapped underneath it because my foot was already on the floor.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It is what it is, you know. The bike's okay. It's got some minor cosmetic damage, but the bike
I think there's a bigger ego bruise than anything.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I mean, I like to try and think that I'm quite modest about all this stuff anyway. You know, I'm by no means like an expert. I'm just an enthusiast.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm just an enthusiast, and you know, there are other ways that you can practice things like that for sure. And you know, but I displayed kind of how I practiced it myself, basically.
Yeah.
But
But you also left quite an honest reaction to it as well. Like, you left all that in.
Yep.
You didn't just kind of like cut from one saying to the other saying, "Oh, I've dropped my bike. It's all okay."
Yep.
You,
No,
you
because
know.
what's the point?
so yeah. But anyway, let's have
What's
a
the
look at
point?
what we're
All right.
looking at today.
So the wifey has found some wacky images of motorcycles.
yes.
Yeah, or motorcycle like I don't know.
Well,
I've not
I
seen these
think-
images
I
yet.
think they started life as a motorcycle, but they're not
Right.
necessarily. That's not what you'd think of when you saw them now.
So today we are kind of like going to do a little bit of a reaction to. Well, I'm going to react to these images, and I want you
found-
guys
so-
to join us as well.
I found some ones that I thought were amazing, but weren't necessarily. Oh, it's got a massive exhaust. It's not that sort of like
Yeah.
weird. It's like, oh my god, what have they done? So
And these aren't stock; these are modified, right?
I'll let you decide.
Okay. All right. We'll
There's
we'll
one
see.
at the end which I think might be stock, but it
Okay.
just looks so weird that I just had to share it.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to trying these out. We've got 10, is it? Is it 10?
You
that
asked for
we've
10,
got?
I have
Okay.
provided 10.
We are going to link in the video description after the show where these images came from, and hopefully try and credit the people who took these images, or at least
Yeah.
who's involved in these images. But yeah, let's have a look here.
Oh no, it's not too bad actually.
Okay, right. Let's move you guys over to this other screen here, so you guys can see what I see. That's not a motorcycle, darling.
What is it?
That's a unicycle.
Well, when I typed in weird motorcycles, this came up.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, this is this is a concept from Star Wars, isn't it?
I thought it looked familiar, to be
Isn't
fair.
it Revenge of the Sith? The bit where Obi-Wan is
Yeah.
fighting General Grievous, and he runs away in that. He runs away in just a big version of one of those.
Yeah, this one's got lights on it though. You know, safety first.
It's got one light.
It looks so uncomfortable though, doesn't it?
Yes.
His knees are by his ears.
Yeah, I think if you
But-
scaled that up, then it may work.
But I mean, fair play. He's wearing his helmet.
he's
That is funny.
he's not wearing any gloves.
No.
He's not wearing any shoes. Well, boots. I mean, if you lean too far over, that's going to bugger you up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Straight away.
In my mind, it's a wheel with an engine in. It's a motorcycle.
He's
It
got
is
his
weird,
brake
though.
light as well.
See?
Got his brake light
Where are
there.
his indicators though?
He's got a bicycle helmet. Oh, okay. Thing is, because the circumference or the radius of the wheel is so big, there's no way he's going to be going that fast.
No.
He'll be going. I don't know. With I don't even know what kind of
So
engine
you're
that is, but it's
saying-
probably a single cylinder.
You're saying it's a city bike, not a motorway bike.
Not even that. I think he'd be lucky if he could get 15 mile an hour out of it. If he's lucky.
It's a round town bike
Something like that.
Mm.
And then how would you park it?
on its side. Think it's got a kickstand.
Can you imagine replacing that tire as well?
Can you imagine? Imagine going over.
How ridiculous that would be changing
Imagine going
changing
over a
that
speed
tire.
bump.
Well, you got
Or
no
hitting-
suspension.
or
You've
hitting
got
a
nothing.
Pothole. Hitting a pothole on that thing.
I think if you hit even a curb, you're falling. Yeah. I think it's a cool concept, but I don't think this would work personally. Like in this
No, absolutely not.
way, in this fashion. I've kind of seen concepts before of.
I have another question. How does
Yes.
it turn?
Well, you lean it to turn it. But I was going to say,
That
because
sounds dangerous.
there's another concept that I've seen before, and I've no idea if it's real or if it's artwork or something. But basically, what I'm kind of, if I'm remembering this right, so there's a wheel, just a motorcycle wheel, with the foot pegs on either side of the axle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got the motor that drives the axle, but it's all a unicycle. You've got handlebars that come up, but your seat is like above the wheel. You know what I mean?
Stop talking.
Oh, okay. have I guessed one? Have I?
I think you might have done.
Okay.
Stop talking about other ones till we get to the end of it, yeah?
But no, it's funny. It's funny that, you know, because that approach I think is more practical than something like this.
Anyway, it might be the same, but it might not. But
Okay.
anyway, stop talking. Move on.
All right. Let's see what we've got next coming up here. If it will let me.
Just use the arrow key.
There we go.
Is that it?
Oh yeah, that's
that the one you're
exactly
thinking
what
of?
I was thinking of. But I don't know if this is real.
I don't know, but it still looks really uncomfortable.
Yeah, that is. But 'cause
Again, I wouldn't want a corner
the
on
seat
that.
is kind of like off to the rear of the wheel,
Mm.
and I was kind of thinking that you'd be sitting more upright, the handlebars would be higher, and the seat would actually be almost directly over the wheel. But yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
It looks like a Segway, almost. That if you lean
is.
too far forward, you're going forward.
Yeah, I mean, you'd need like some kind of gyro or something like that to keep you stabilized. And I mean,
Yeah.
where
You'd need a
his
lot of
feet
talent
are
to-
right now, I mean, would he be able to even reach the ground if he was to stop?
No idea.
I don't know. But there's no way he's got Ninja branded on it.
No, it's not. It says
Oh,
like
okay.
Lynx or something.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Or Line. Or Useless. I don't know. One of them.
Yeah, no, those boots are absolutely magnificent.
I know. They are, aren't they? And his gloves are...
His gloves are wow, they
Yeah.
are wonderful.
You ever heard of the store, the Emperor's New Clothes?
Yeah.
Mm.
The crazy thing about both these things that we've seen so far, they are testing these concepts out, right? Things that are unproven,
Yeah.
and this is the protective gear that they decide to wear whilst they're testing them out.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, okay, fine. If you're on a decent motorcycle that has an MOT and stuff like that, then okay.
And is a proven concept.
Like
Yeah.
because something
A
like
proven
that,
thing.
something could go wrong that's outside of your control, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden you got some broken ankles or a broken hand or broken wrist or
worse,
something, or
broken
worse.
neck.
Well,
Yeah.
precisely. But I mean, okay, at least he's wearing a helmet. At least he's wearing denim jeans.
Yeah.
Denim. God, look at that.
Imagine trying to get a pannier on there.
I was thinking either a top box, or you could get another
Sad-
seat on it.
Yeah.
imagine this with two people on
God,
it.
can you
Oh, wow.
imagine how hard to balance it with that would be?
Oh dear.
You'd have to be of a certain height and weight.
But I don't know if this is real, but I think I've seen something like this that's very similar before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that's real. But yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, concept of the future, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Hang on.
It's a moo bike.
So this is a tricycle.
Yeah.
Um.
But look where the exhaust is. It's coming out the side.
Oh, they missed a trick there.
Coming out the
They
bum.
should have had it coming out of his arse.
Should have made the tail the exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the tail. No, but just like here, they should have like put that inside the cow.
The picture's an awful quality. I do apologise.
It's a bit grainy, isn't it?
But look at the shoes on the front of the...
Yeah, I know. It's got trainers on.
I know, right?
The cow's got trainers on. Okay.
That's gonna surely rub along the floor.
So
Those.
that looks like an engine from a Suzuki Bandit or something like that. Oh dear. That I mean, a for effort. Maybe a D for the boots and lack of other
A
protective
for
gear.
effort. No, let's be fair. A for effort, U for execution.
Yeah.
Unmarked. Absolutely unmarked.
Yeah. Again, like what? There are so many animals that if you think, right, I'm going to build a motorcycle based on an animal.
Like a tiger.
Like you wouldn't think of a cow, would you?
Or a lion.
You wouldn't think of a cow.
No.
Okay.
Maybe that's how he rounds up his cattle.
Oh dear.
And he's like,
Yeah,
you need to make it more friendly. It's it's a cow coming at you.
I hope there's no bulls.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Can you imagine a bull trying to mount that?
And then he turns the cow on.
The crazy thing is that I bet you a bull is even bigger than that.
Probably.
A fully grown bull is probably weighs more and might even be bigger than that. So,
Well, it'd save you on getting a sheepdog, wouldn't it?
I don't think you could ride this off road. Look at the ground clearance. There is none. That's mad. Nah, you wouldn't be. You wouldn't. Riding this on like just flat terrain would be difficult enough.
I mean,
at least he's got some shock absorbers.
Oh my God, it's got udders.
It's got udders. It has teats.
I wonder if that's where the oil goes.
Oil.
But the thing is, with the shoes, I just thought they're gonna rub the floor and be irritating.
Yeah, no, that is a bit naff.
A bit naff. A bit. That's polite.
I don't.
It's dreadful.
Yeah, it is. To be fair. Okay, right now this guy.
It's a family day out.
Yeah, this is cool.
Again, it's a trike, but
I don't care. This is actually sick. And if this is actually roadworthy as well, which it looks like it is, it might be, then that's awesome.
Do you think it'd fit in a parking space?
It would struggle, but then again, I mean, you have like works vans and things like that that are parking in double spaces all the time. So I suppose that's something that you would have to consider with this. But
it does look cool, though, doesn't it?
That does look really cool. I mean, and how do people even get up onto the rear seats here?
Do
these seats fold forward or something like that? Or because it doesn't look like there's a lot of leg room there, but that is actually awesome. I love that. I mean, this guy's happy.
I know, right?
Clearly, isn't he? Look at that smile on his face. I wonder what engine that is. What? That's a V8, isn't it?
Sure.
That's got sure. That's a car engine. That's it might be like, I don't know, some kind of old Chevy V8 or something like that. But where's the fuel tank? I imagine the fuel tank. Oh, there's the fuel cap there, isn't it? That's got to be the fuel cap, and the tank's underneath. So okay, so no room for storage. I suppose that's something. But look, they've got seat belts.
Well, what's that bit at the front then?
What?
There.
That's probably like a frunk. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
A frunk.
What is a frunk?
A frunk.
Front trunk.
So a trunk is the boot, right? A frunk is where you would have a storage space where normally an engine would be.
A frunk, not a foot. Okay.
No, why foot?
Front boot. Foot.
No, it's called a frunk.
A frunk. God, say that too many times, just say it wrong, won't you?
But that is actually cool. I do approve. I approve of this. I would have a go in this.
Yeah, I would want to be chaperoned in that.
But I think you are really pushing kind of like the boat out there in terms of what a motorcycle is, or a trike even for that matter. I mean, here in the UK, if you were to ride around in something like this, the crazy thing is that you don't need a motorcycle license to ride that in your driving license. Do you think that's mad? It's absolutely mad. It's a motorcycle. It's everything. It's all a motorcycle. It's just because it's got two wheels at the rear that all of a sudden it turns it into a car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually love that. That is actually really, really damn cool.
That's really funny. I hope the seats are heated.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
It looks like a monkey nut, doesn't it? It's a bike.
Silver?
Yeah. Sliver.
Oh, slither.
Sliver.
Sliver.
Sliver. God.
Sliver. What a weird name.
Maybe they spelled silver wrong.
I mean, that's the tree's bollocks, isn't it? Look.
Yeah.
The tree's nutsack.
Yeah, they've really put that in the wrong place.
That's what it looks like, right?
I bet they thought, oh, it's a really nice background. We're under a tree with some water, and you're like, oh yeah, bollocks.
I mean, it's not a very good angle because you can't really see what's going on. I mean, it's clearly it's got a reg number.
Yeah.
So it's clearly something that they've been riding on the road, but we don't know if it is two-wheeled, three-wheeled. I imagine it's a three-wheeler.
I think it's a two-wheeler.
No. The
Yeah.
way it's maybe, I don't know, because why would the handlebars be turned in the other way
Exactly.
if it wasn't a two-wheeler? Weird.
But how do you... There's no rear brake by the looks of it.
No, but I imagine that this is some kind of scooter of some kind. So both the brakes are probably on the front, on the handlebars.
I love how it hasn't got a seat, it's got a saddle.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not a saddle, that's a freaking sofa.
You just swore.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You said naughty.
I know, I'm sorry. I've had a difficult week this week. Sorry, YouTube.
I'm really trying not to swear. The one thing I love doing more than anything else.
Our favourite pastime.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Sitting there just swearing to myself.
I wonder where this is. Is this like Greece or something?
I don't know. Can you imagine? You order a taxi and that turns up.
Yeah, you order an Uber.
Yeah.
Well, there wouldn't be much point because there isn't any other seats. You wouldn't be able to fit two people on this.
You might be able to put a sidecar on the other side, though. Can you imagine?
I don't know.
Big nut, little nut.
Again, that ground clearance is non-existent. So you wouldn't be able to ride that in many places.
How would you even work on it?
Well, yeah, I'm not seeing anywhere where there's
front?
screws and things like that.
Go down.
There must be a seam somewhere where you can
maybe
take it off. Or this is just a shell.
Maybe the whole thing just lifts off.
I wonder if they've got like just a couple of bolts underneath the seat or something like that hold all this down, and then they just take it all off. I don't know. But yeah, it'd be a pain to work on.
I love this one.
Oh,
I don't know why, but I think it's really like, I don't know, Austin Powers would ride this, you know? It's like meant to be futuristic, but actually it's not. I think it's great.
This is past futuristic. This is after humanity has gone beyond the brink of extinction and we all become tree people. This is what we'll be riding. Have you not seen that film, The Time Machine?
Time Machine?
The Time Machine, yeah. I can't remember who the actors are in it, but yeah.
You're not thinking of Hot Tub Time Machine, are you?
No.
Just checking.
No. It's a genuine movie, but I quite enjoyed it actually. But yeah, so this guy builds a time machine in an attempt to basically save his girlfriend from dying, but something happens and he ends up throwing himself so far into the future that some kind of like apocalyptic event happens. No one knows what's happened.
How old is this film?
90s.
Oh, right.
99, something like that. Might have been a bit later than that. I don't know, maybe 2000 or something. But yeah, and the world he ends up in after he wakes up from his slumber is everyone's tree people.
Like,
basically.
When you say tree people, do you mean like from Lord of the Rings tree people?
No. Like everyone's
looks like a tree.
Literally, no. Everyone's like gone back to the Stone Age. You know, everyone's working with wood and everyone's.
That's right.
When
you said tree people, I thought you meant they all look like trees.
No, tree people. Like people who live in, they don't even live on trees. They live on cliffs, but just another weird concept.
Tell you what,
in
though,
and of itself. But
if at any point there's a really bad flood, you could just turn it upside down and it becomes a canoe.
You know what? I wonder if that is something that could go on the water. Like that would make sense. Why would they have?
It looks buoyant, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like that could actually be used on the water as well.
Maybe. Becomes a jet ski.
Yeah. I have no doubt that people haven't tried that concept.
Wouldn't you though?
Before.
You think that looks really bloody bouncy. Let's put it in the sea.
Well, not my first thought. No, if I thought it was a motorcycle, no.
If you've got a couple of them,
good luck trying to get that
not?
through an MOT, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't check the tyre tread. Can't do anything.
Maybe it's classed as
the
plastic
frame.
and doesn't need one. Yeah.
Right, what's the next
Imagine
one?
if you've got like wood rot. I like this one.
Okay, this is something straight out of what's that movie?
Good Burger.
Good Burger. Yeah. This is from the new movie.
Yeah.
Is that an April Fool's joke? They're
No,
making a
that's
second one.
actually
Oh, that's actually happening.
Yeah.
They're making a Good Burger too. Wow. Crazy.
It's a shame that they've actually got burger and fries on the tray on the front because you could just put your dinner on it if you're like waiting at the drive-thru.
You actually could, couldn't you? That's such a waste. I mean, that could be actually a real burger and fries there.
It could be.
That might not actually be for
But
decoration.
can you imagine though? Like you'll pull up to the drive-thru, you're like, you know what? I'll just.
That is okay. Of course, you've got to have the American flag on there because there's nothing more American than a burger.
With the lid up, it does look like a toilet.
What's yeah, it does.
Now I look at it again.
It does. Yeah, you're right.
And the spokes are a ketchup bottle.
Yeah, the spokes are ketchup bottles, but what's this
that
fender?
Might need to be cheese. Or
do you think
badly coloured lettuce.
Do you think it's like the like the squeezy cheese?
Maybe, yeah.
What are these tyres they've got on there as well? Continental? Oh, that's an onion. That's the core of an onion.
That's so cool.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
The detail that's gone into this, you
That
can't
is
fault.
So awesome. They've even got onions
They're
for the
not
wheels.
continental tyres.
And this is a tomato.
They're not, listen to me, they're not continental tyres, they're condiment tyres.
They're condiment tyres.
Yeah.
And look, you've seen the tomato as well. The front wheels are tomato.
Yeah. There's so much detail in this.
That is funny.
That is good, isn't it? But they could have made the handlebars fries.
I mean, what's that on the? Is that a little burger as well?
I think it's a burger bell.
It's a little burger. It could be.
I like this one, but
I don't understand the flag. They've got like this. They've clearly got a trike on there, haven't they?
I don't know.
Does that not look like a? I don't know. There you go. mbike.com. Don't know what that is.
I think probably the ones who made it.
The thing that surprises me is this is obviously trying to promote some kind of like fast food chain or something like that, but they haven't got any of the branding on here. They've got Heinz ketchup, clearly.
Don't know.
They're advertising Heinz, but nothing else. But that's pretty cool. I approve.
The detail
as a promotional item, and who's someone who's actually like a motorcycle enthusiast, I actually think that is really cool. I doubt it's actually rideable though.
No, it's probably just outside the front of something.
Yeah, I don't think that someone would actually be around.
It might not have branding on it because it might sit outside a restaurant.
True.
Might not actually function.
Yeah.
But the level of detail in that is the same with the wheels and the spokes and stuff like that.
It is good.
I mean, you can't fault it.
It is good. Again, A star for effort. That is
An
really,
A for execution
really
because
cool.
that is amazing.
Yeah. Fair play. That is
I
really
approve.
Cool. Oh, is this a backwards motorcycle?
I was going to say, it looks like it's backwards, doesn't it?
Yeah, this might be a front wheel drive motorcycle. That looks like a swing arm.
It looks really weird. I feel like it's not quite finished.
Yeah.
Has that it makes me a bit uncomfortable because it doesn't look like it's ready.
It's actually funny because if you flipped the rider around the other way, it would actually look more complete.
Yeah.
You know? I've seen this kind of concept before, but I've never understood how it would work because obviously you can't steer this wheel. There's no steering here. I don't think there's any steering whatsoever. In fact, look, they look like straight handlebars, but unless they are turning the rear wheel.
Isn't it the joke that you don't corner in America? There's no corners.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So you just ride straight.
Maybe, but I don't know. This is something that BMW would cook up as well. You know, quite easily they would cook this. I mean, what's going on with these mirrors? They look like
they're
sunflowers.
As well, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They're mirrors as well as lights. But then again, they've got lights here as well. On the front.
That makes it look like an alien. Now you point those lights out.
It's quite funny actually because I actually think that this is the better looking side of this bike. If you looked at the other side, you'd actually see the chain as well, because I imagine it's either chain or belt driven or something like that, unless it's electric, but it's entirely possible. I don't know, but well, I mean, I'm not seeing any exhaust on this side unless that's the exhaust there.
It's like a kickstand though.
It could be a kickstand.
It comes out to the side.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. No,
it makes me uncomfortable.
So, oh god, was it it wasn't the Nikon from Yamaha. It was it a Piaggio. I think it was a Piaggio that was a tricycle that had front wheel drive. I think as well. I'm pretty sure there was a front wheel drive like mini trike, kind of like a scooter, and I wasn't such a fan of those either because they just. I don't like to consider myself a traditionalist, so to speak, but. Because I like these concepts, you know, when designers they try something that's totally outside the box, but you know when an artist does something that's outside the box, so outside the box that it simply doesn't work, or at least maybe it's too far ahead of its time or something like that. That it's just it's just a bit odd. And also as well with this concept here, I mean, are both the wheels the same size? It's difficult to tell, but they may even be the same size, because that's not usually the case with a traditional motorcycle. The front wheel is usually smaller than the rear, at least in modern bikes. But very interesting, but it's not a concept that I would be interested in. But again, it's just the way how the hell would you steer it? You know,
I have no idea.
For me, that'd be my biggest concern, because you can't steer this unless you had an electric motor on the hub of this thing, and it could work independently of itself. You didn't need the rest of the bike to drive it. Then
it looks like
maybe.
the handlebars are attached to the lights.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Weird. It's just bizarre.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Don't like
well,
that
but I mean,
one.
fair play to the gear, though. You know, she's wearing all of her gear like she should, wearing all good stuff as well, decent stuff. There's no ASOS jeans or something like that.
If someone said to me, "Oh, I'm gonna put you on a bike. It's gonna look like you're gonna go forward, but you're gonna think you need to go backwards,"
yeah,
I'd be like, "I'm putting on all the gear that I can get hands on."
Again,
this
though,
does not look safe.
I mean, looking at it as well, like where's the fuel tank? That there looks like a frunk again,
Unless it's
like
electric.
a storage compartment. That's what I mean. And then, unless it's electric,
Yeah,
but yeah, I suppose all this could be a battery, couldn't it?
could be.
But
Don't like it. Moving on.
yeah, I'm not such a fan either, unfortunately. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh no.
Oh no, can't view that one. Oh dear. Okay. What about the next one? Oh, okay.
The monster bike.
That is a monster. That's not just a monster bike. That's a monster dirt bike. Look at that.
Yeah. With stabilizers.
With stabilizers. What's this guy doing?
I think it's for size to show the. But that's like a really small bike.
He's actually riding past. That's not part of the picture. I think he's
not.
actually riding.
Wouldn't you be doing this though? Like looking, like what the heck is that?
And what flag is that?
I don't know. Might be a Filipino flag.
Thailand, maybe, or
Maybe.
Burma. Man,
You'd want to have a go there, wouldn't you?
again, like look at the seat. That's an office chair. It's an office chair.
Look at the fan at the back though of the bike.
The fan.
Yeah, that green.
Oh,
thing.
that. That's so dumb. And then these are tractor tires, tractor wheels, aren't they?
Look like
they
it
must
could be.
tractor wheels. Not a clue what that brand is, but oh dear. Again, like you can't really see much of what the engine is, if it is rideable at all. Now, here's a question for you: if you brought this to the UK, would it be classed as a motorcycle or would you class it as a car? Because technically, it's got 4 wheels.
I would class it as ridiculous, to be honest with you.
Well, there is that, yeah. But I wonder, because of these stabilizers.
The picture that you can't open, if you go into the folder and double click, it does open because it's a really good one.
Okay, I'll try and go back to that one in a sec, then.
Okay, because it's really good.
But I mean, I don't know what to say about this.
I have seen a picture of it riding over cars, like crushing
You've
cars.
seen that?
Well, I've been Googling today.
You've actually okay? So this thing is clearly rideable.
It's
then.
rideable, but I think it's a stunt
No
bike. I don't
way.
think you're going to see it when you're doing your shop down Tesco's. I mean, look at this,
They've got a
ridiculous.
death metal band branding there, haven't they?
On their mudguard, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'm just trying to think like what this could be. What because they've taken pieces off other things, haven't they? Like. This suspension here, it wouldn't surprise me if this is off like some kind of excavator.
Could be.
Or something like that. You got the wheels off a tractor, but this looks like it might come off a harvester.
Or like a wash plant.
No, not a wash plant, but a harvester for sure.
I think it's like a ladder for him, isn't it, to get up there?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's the ladder going up there. Yeah, look at those shoes. Wow,
Classy.
those are some awesome
Snazzy
shoes.
shoes.
Still can't go over this guy though. Look how miserable this guy is.
He's completely unfazed.
If you were riding next to this damn thing,
I'd be terrified.
Wouldn't you like have some kind of emotion?
I'd be
Look at this
riding
guy.
past, like looking at it, like what the hell is that?
Maybe he's a bit jealous because, you know.
Maybe that guy knocked him off his bike, and that's why he's like not looking at him.
Maybe. Right. I'm gonna just try to see if I can get this other one open here. The one that we couldn't. Let's see. Which one was it? Do you know?
Hold on. It's the one that says motorcycle-mods.
That one there.
Yeah.
It's a very generic name, isn't it?
It is. And then, yeah. Is it going to open? I can open it. Why can't you open it? Let me try and find the photo again, and you carry on.
Maybe instead take a screenshot instead. But, God, blimey. Okay. Let's have a look at the next one. Oh, no. Well, what's this supposed to be?
Don't know, but it's called patience.
I wouldn't have any patience for this person. Like, what's in this, like, dollhouse? Is that a bog?
Is it meant to be a cake?
Oh, cake.
Toilet. Is it a toilet?
It looks like the toilet lid, and that looks like the bowl.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, you have ruined the. I don't even know what kind of bike this is. Is it an Indian? I have
If
no
I save a
idea.
PNG image, will that work?
Just take a screenshot of it. Take a screenshot of it. Print screen or something, and then yeah, then I'll be able to look at it. I mean, is it what? I have no words for this. I have no words. Like, you've got the love heart here. I mean, this is a bloke. Do you think that's a bloke?
Looks like it from here.
It's a bloke, right?
Yes.
He's got issues, man.
Maybe he was forced into it. Maybe he didn't have a choice.
God, you must have lost a serious bet. That is a UK number plate as well. So this is in the UK.
No comment.
Doesn't look like the UK though. Unless he's in Scotland or something, but no, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, unless that's just like a sign or something. I don't know, but it looks like a number plate to me. So what? So this must. What do you think? This is something like a wedding or something like that? Then
Can you
it's
imagine?
like a wedding prop.
Could be. Oh my gosh, what have I done?
What kind of engine is that? See, right, it's the thing I don't like about some of these mods is that, well, you know, the way how people have done certain things on motorcycles, the engine is supposed to be like the heart of the beast. When you cover it in crap, you just kind of like lose some of that appreciation for it, you know? Like, even if it had all this other stuff on it and it just didn't have that rubbish all around here and there and everything like that, then at least you could still appreciate it as a motorcycle.
I will make a comment. I don't think this was a prank or like he lost a bet.
No.
Because his outfit
matches. It matches
perfectly.
They put some serious effort into this.
Could be like a fetish.
A fetish.
Could be.
Oh, there's just hearts everywhere. Look, heart.
That
hearts.
might be a seat for a doll to sit in on the back.
And what's that on the front as well?
I don't know.
Can't even see. Oh dear.
Not a fan then.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
If the next one's showing the way it should, then you'll
okay,
like
let's see if I can bring this one up then. Wait, which one is it?
Well, just press next on the photos you're on. It should be the next one.
No, I don't think so. Let's have a look. Did you give it a name?
No.
You saved it as an image though, right?
Yeah.
So you must have given it a name.
No, it's just on mine. It's just saved as screenshot.
Okay, let me refresh. No, it's not on here. Have you put it in this folder?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
I don't think you have.
I think I have. Yeah.
Because there's not one here called
Okay. Well.
called screenshot.
Stop looking at my screen. God, what's your problem?
Okay, right. Well, let's see the next one. Okay. So is this supposed to be a hearse?
I think it is, yeah.
A motorcycle hearse. But there's something, there's like legs on the ground holding it up, so I don't know if this actually runs.
But is that not the kickstand? Because you have to have two.
It could be. Yeah, wait, yeah, you're right. It would need two, but I wonder how.
Right, the picture's in there now.
Okay. Well, let's just do this one, and we'll do the other one.
Wait. But you'll have to go back to see it because it's inserted itself in.
Okay. So that's so interesting. So they've got the fuel tank here, but the engine is all the way back there. And what is that? A V-twin? It might be a V-twin or a V4. But so why didn't they just put the fuel tank here? They put the fuel tank there, and then they're running the fuel lines all the way underneath.
I have no idea.
To the engine there. Easy to work on.
Yeah, true.
What's going on with these two?
I don't know. They're really proud.
But they've got their jeans and they're wearing the same top.
Maybe they work for funeral directors and that's their uniform.
And they both look rather happy to be riding a motorcycle with a coffin in it.
Because you have to pose for the photos.
The thing is that this isn't something that some kind of like funeral. What are they called? The people who organise funerals, that run funerals.
Funeral directors.
Funeral directors. You wouldn't have a funeral director that would build this. So this would have been built for a family member or a friend that had passed away. Do you think?
No. It might be someone where you go, actually, I want to hire, like, my person was a motorcyclist. I want them to go out in style.
My person
My person
was a motorcyclist, and I want to go out in style.
There we go.
To be fair, okay, if I were to pass away tomorrow, then something like this would be rather cool. It'd take me to my final resting place.
Yeah.
Except, I mean, well, you know I want to be cremated anyway.
They can drive you into the fire.
Put me inside the combustion.
Yeah.
Inside the combustion chamber.
While playing the last post.
That's got very, very morbid, very dark.
Let's move on to the other one.
Okay. So if I go back on this one, is that the one?
Yeah. So it was.
I've seen this.
It was meant to go from the prissy, like, weird bike to this,
I've seen this. Yeah, this is actually really cool because
it's so cool, isn't it?
So this is Predator, clearly, but he's riding the skeleton of an alien, and that is so cool. That is so cool. But the thing is, though, is that it's not just the effort that you got to put into actually building the bike, making it look as it is. The rider themselves have also had to put in loads of effort to make their outfit as well.
I wonder if they're a cosplayer.
I don't know if you'd have that much desire to do something like this if you weren't some kind of. Can you imagine that arriving at a cosplay event?
I know, right?
That'd be so cool. And look, the fuel tank is the main body of the alien.
Yeah.
And look, this is the tongue, isn't it? Is that the tongue? Yeah, it has to be. Oh no, because the tongue comes through its mouth, doesn't it? Because the alien has got like it has a tongue with a mouth, doesn't it? Do you remember?
Yes, yeah, I do.
It has a tongue with a mouth or something like that. That is actually pretty awesome. I have no idea what this cable is, but that's a shame that there's just this one cable here.
Looks like it's actually attached to the Predator, though, not to the bike. Oh, no, it's...
No, it's attached to the handlebars.
Maybe it's heater.
So, unless that is a brake line. But why would you have a brake line just hanging off like that? Or that's the clutch cable.
Could be. He
More than likely, that's the clutch cable.
Hasn't figured out a way to incorporate it properly.
Maybe, but apart from that, everything else.
It's astounding, isn't it?
Even the detail here around the exhaust,
Yeah.
that is so cool.
Is that the mouth down the bottom?
Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah. Yeah, neat.
That is actually awesome. And I absolutely love the way as well how the suspension has been
integrated.
Integrated in with the skull.
Yeah.
And what's that there? Look, that looks like a mouth that's opening as well, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
And his mouth's open as well. Look, the Predator's mouth is open.
Because you can get Predator helmets, can't you?
I doubt that this is a Predator helmet.
No, I'm just saying you can.
Yeah, well, you can get helmets with the Predator design on them, I think, but you can't get this. Definitely not.
Mm.
I'm certain you can't get a helmet that looks like that. Maybe. But yeah, look, even like the chain guard. That is so cool. There's even something on the brake caliper here, but I can't see what it is.
No.
Because it's behind the spokes. But yeah, that is epic. Fair play. I'd love to see that in person. I'd love to see that. Okay.
So this is actually a motorbike. It's an all-electric.
Is this inspired by Ryobi by any chance?
Oh yeah, can you imagine?
You imagine to run it, you just got to put in a Ryobi battery.
So this is from a company called BST, based in South Africa.
South Africa.
They are a company actually known for creating carbon fibre wheels. This is their first ever motorbike they've made.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, oh no, I don't want solar panels. Go away.
Have you ever been in an accident that's not your fault?
Yeah. So the idea of the product was to. Oh my god, why is it every time I try and read a blooming advert comes up?
That's how they make all their money. They're not making any money selling motorcycles, clearly.
This bike, this article I'm reading came out in 2020.
Wow, okay.
The bike makes approximately 107 horsepower and 88 foot-pounds of torque.
88?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
The little bodywork, the bike relies on the fork frame, motor, battery pack, drive cases, and swing arm as key design elements.
I was going to say, because as well, it's very minimalist, so there's hardly any weight to it either. So that 100 horsepower and 88 newton meters of torque, that's going to take you... That's going to be fun as hell on something like this.
And it costs $80,000.
Yeah.
It's got a sound generator on it as well. The Hypertech bike at the EICMA exhibition had a V1 rocket jet sound installed.
Wow, that is cool.
A clutch was added to help with burnouts, wheelies, and revving it at your local pub.
Fair play. Okay, I appreciate those kinds of things. I didn't even think about things like that. Doing burnouts and things.
So it says the side panels, where conventional petrol tank would normally sit, can be adjusted for width and angle, and the seat can be adjusted up to 1.7 inches. The rider will utilise a Japanese-made X1 helmet that features a head-up display. I don't know.
A heads-up display. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what that is in relation to, but yeah. So that's actually a bike that is a real thing.
I'm going to be honest. It's not something that I would have. However, I do really appreciate the innovation here.
Considering it's electric, you go, actually, I'd quite look at that one.
It's just because of how minimalist it is, and okay. I'm not going to lie. It does look like a bit of a Lego set.
It looks like Kinects.
Yeah.
The
thing is, I don't think people are looking to ride around a motorcycle that looks like a piece of Lego.
No.
So again, like this is just like on a white plain background, so getting kind of like the depth of it might look different in person, but it does look like more of a toy or a display piece than something you would actually ride.
Yeah.
But the fact that the seat is fully adjustable, because you can see here, look, where it's adjustable.
Yeah.
You can see where the seat can go up and down, and where the tank would be, normally it can expand or collapse. Belt driven, yeah. That's the one thing I unless maybe the technology is not around at the moment. But on cars, electric motors are usually on the wheels. They're not. They're not like here, for example, where the engine would be on a motorcycle. They would be on the wheels, and so that you would get direct drive from the motor to the wheels. But this seems like I don't know why they do it this way on a motorcycle. I'm sure there's a perfectly valid reason for it, but this seems a bit less efficient because you are probably going to be losing some of that power going through this drive belt. And the fact that the suspension is here as well, that's really cool. And it does look like they've got a jet engine in the middle.
And it's mad, isn't it?
As well. So, I mean, well, you said that the sound they make is, well, that they've programmed in
for that
is a V1 rocket.
At that event it was, yeah.
Can you imagine, though, actually being able to program the sounds yourself, being able to put in the sounds that you want for this bike? I think that would be an awesome concept.
I'd have a sound of bubbles popping. Bloop, bloop. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But that's all 10 bikes. I just wanted to finish on something that was actually a real bike.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have a go on something like this. I don't think it's something that I would have personally. Again, I think this is one of those things that could be ahead of its time a bit too much at the moment. Come back to me in 2100, and then maybe this will look.
It'd be archaic at that point.
Well, maybe this will look like it's in the right place.
This will be a classic bike by then.
Yeah.
So.
Very, very interesting. Yeah. Thank you, wifey.
It's all right.
You have taken me on a roller coaster there of weird and wonderful motorcycles. So thank you for that.
Mostly weird.
Let's see what you guys think.
Yeah.
What we've just seen, because I'm hoping I'm not the only one that feels a certain way about these bikes, but yeah, we shall see. Okay. Mad Dog. I shouldn't worry about it. I fell asleep once it came off. Seriously, that's mad. Okay, this is a video that I never released, and I don't know if it will see the light of day, but I actually filmed one recently about whether or not it's safe to ride when you're tired. And from my experience, I didn't think that could happen, but clearly it does. Crazy. Okay.
Should we say hi to everyone first?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let's say hello, of course. Yeah, so Mad Dog, of course. How you doing, mate? Mark, good to see you. Josh Law, good to see you. CC, Colon, Dope Style Gaming, good to see you. Who else have we got? Is that everyone? Nice. Yeah, good to see you guys. Yeah, thank you for joining us today. Okay, Mark, hey, what's this? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we're asking ourselves that same question. CC, I hope you guys are well. Great vids as normal. Keep up the great work. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Call on, hey goblins and all. Goofy looking bike. No thanks. I think that's the same kind of picture across the board.
Yeah.
The only bike I think I would actually have a go on and actually enjoy is this one.
I thought you were going to stop on the walnut one then.
Yeah. No, I think for me, this is the only one that I think I would actually enjoy myself on and think I'm actually riding something cool. You know?
Yeah.
I've seen these big trikes before, even locally around here. I've seen some people that are riding these massive trikes, but they're just two-seaters. But I mean, to be fair, they've got like armchairs for seats, which is again like pretty freaking cool.
Intense, yeah.
But that's neat. That's so neat. Yeah, Corner looks more like a tractor than a motorcycle. Another non-starter for me. I think I know which one you're talking about there. That'll be the Thailand one, wouldn't it? This one. It's gotta be that one, isn't it? Again, I think highly rated for effort, because I'm sorry, but that would have taken a long time to build. For sure. I don't know if I'd ride it though, for my own safety, but also because it just looks goofy. Too much for me. I'm sure some people will be into it.
For some people, that's like their dream bike.
Yeah. I don't know if you put Half Thor Bjornsson next to it. That would probably be his motorcycle, wouldn't it? Because he's absolutely massive. He could ride that like a normal motorcycle. Yeah.
You make it look small.
So maybe they are ahead of their time here when all of us humans are going to be giants. Homo erectus. Dope Style, did I miss the big bits? Nah. No, not really. Let's have a look here. Docile Gaming is a TLDR of what I said, just a fun vibe session instead of discussion. Pretty much, yeah. We tried to make this show a bit more lighthearted and things like that. Just to, yeah, kind of, I don't know.
Have a
Because
break.
we got the Easter holidays, you know, and I don't think I want to give anyone any like really heavy thoughts before going to
a 4-day weekend.
A 4-day weekend. So, yeah, definitely. Sorry, I lost my place again. This happens so much where I'm like reading something and I try scrolling down and then all of a sudden it jumps to the bottom of the chat.
Call-On said I wouldn't mind riding one of those with Predator armor and helmet.
Yeah.
That was a cool bike.
I thought that was
the
epic.
detail in that was quite good.
But the only issue that I would find with that is because the only way it would really work is by putting on the whole suit. Can you imagine putting on that suit every time you wanted to ride your motorcycle?
Imagine if like you put it on last bit and you need a wee, like for God's sake.
Exactly, yeah. That's the only issue that I find with that. But even then, though, to be fair, if you take the Predator off the bike and you just wear your normal riding gear and things like that, just the fact that the bike itself looks like Alien, I think is cool enough.
Yeah, if you got like cool riding gear anyway, standard. Like if you wear all black riding gear or something, you look pretty cool anyway.
Yeah,
with
definitely.
me and my pink jacket, I just look weird, like I've been kidnapped or something.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, there you go. Docile Gaming. Amazon actually has Predator helmets that can unironically be worn, but they're not comfy nor safe. Okay, so they're not actual helmets then, are they? Because you find that, don't you? Isn't it on eBay and Amazon? You can get like these really nicely cool design helmets that are totally unique, but they're actually not roadworthy. I don't think you can use them as helmets because they simply
so
don't.
On here,
they're not safe.
A motorcycle Predator carbon fiber safety cap that goes on. I guess it goes on a bike. £271.
Yeah. It looks like there's quite a few of Predator themed helmets or things that you could put on your helmet or something like that.
Anyway,
that's cool. That's so cool.
Let's go back to our chat.
You could look like Kaiser Wilhelm II with that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's totally out of context. But the wifey found an old-fashioned, I think it's a Hussar helmet. It might be a German or French Hussar helmet with like the pointy, like spear tip on the top, and it's a cavalry helmet. But yeah. Apparently you can get that as well for riding motorcycles. Who knew? Let's have a look here. Docile Gaming, they do look different for sure, I'll tell you that. But I'll throw them in the same pile as Iron Man helmets and cat ear helmets. Yeah, to be fair. I've done it again! I'm just scrolling down. It's brought me to the bottom. Oh, helmet light strips. Oh, God. Yeah. Docile Gaming. Just want to throw out there that I'm still waiting for a drum lesson from the wifey. Oh dear.
So I am playing with an idea of having my own channel at some point, aren't I? So I might maybe put some tutorials on there, but I'd have to practice and get back up to where I was before. But
we need to soundproof this room first.
Oh, is that auto def?
Definitely. And yeah, you'll need some earplugs for sure.
Yeah.
Because this kit is not quiet at all.
No, it's a proper acoustic kit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Full on.
We'll see. I'll keep you posted on that.
OP Gaming, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Okay, so just in case I don't want to kind of confuse everyone, all right? Because the title was a little bit clickbaity.
Yeah, we're not taking a break from the channel.
No, this is it's just from Easter. So
Yeah.
there's not going to be anything on tomorrow. We're not going to have anything on Monday. We're just going to take a little break just over the weekend, just to kind of recharge the batteries a little bit, and just
need to have a break, don't we? From routine and normality.
It's really annoying because we have a lot of momentum at the moment with everything that's going on, and I don't want to ruin that. But at the same time, with everything else that's been going on at the moment, it's just been difficult to try and keep up with everything. You know, it's like responding to comments has fallen by the wayside again. I need to try and pick that up, which I actually am going to take the opportunity this weekend to do.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not going to do anything else, then at least I've got the time to do that this weekend, and it you know, it's not a big deal. So because I think I've got 3 weeks worth of comments that I need to have a look at.
Yeah. I think the thing we don't.
I mean, I've looked at the comments, but I haven't responded to them. That's the thing. You know, I need to spend some time doing that. Sorry, wifey. Sorry, I keep interrupting you, don't I? Sorry. Go on. Say what you're going to say.
The thing is...
And we're moving on. I'm joking. I'm joking. Go on.
Do it again. I'm going to kick you so hard you'll fall off your chair.
She will.
I will.
She will.
The thing is, we don't want burnout, do we? We want to make sure that we're still giving good content, and we're still doing everything the best we can. But the amount that you've dealt with, and then I've dealt with by association / you know,
it's just recent.
We just need a minute just to breathe and go, actually, let's take some time.
That's the thing, isn't it?
For a few days.
Yeah, when everything is in routine, you know, it becomes easier because it's all organised and it's not such a big deal. But just recently, there's just been things that have been getting in the way of everything, and it's been just a real challenge to... I mean, even with work-related things and what have you. I mean, a few weeks ago, we weren't able to do our live show just because... Work-related stuff, you know, things getting in the way, and, you know, but...
So we just need to take a beat, don't we?
I'm just hoping that we, you know, just give us a few days just to recharge the batteries, and then we can get back on it full swing. Because there've been some projects that I've been putting off just because I don't know. I haven't had that much motivation to finish them off. Like there's a video in the making. It's been in the making since Christmas, and that is about the mic setups and things like that. The best mic setups for motor vlogging. There's also your bike as well, your Ninja 125. I have tried like finishing off that video, but the problem is that every single time whenever I try doing something, it hasn't worked yet. So, and I want to conclude the video. I don't want to be like, okay, we still have the issue. There you have it. You know, no, I actually want to be able to solve it, and I actually want to be able to conclude the video with that. But I suppose, again, over this weekend, hopefully I'll have some time to just look at that and kind of go from there, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, so man, it's just been tough these past few weeks. Yeah, that's the thing as well, because like, you know, this hasn't been difficult. It's everything else that's going on around us that is just impacting on everything, and just a pain, isn't it? Life, God, who needs it?
Yeah.
Can't live with it. Can't live without it.
So we're not taking a break from the channel. We're not taking a break from each other. We're just taking
Easter.
Yeah, we're just having 4 days.
Just Easter. Easter Friday, Good Friday, and Easter Monday as well. Yeah, just catch our breaths a little bit.
Yeah,
I think. But yeah, we'll be back to normal from Wednesday.
From
Wednesday next week, we're back to normal, and hopefully we can, you know, kind of get back into that rhythm again, where we're able to just churn out the content and try and keep the machine running, so to speak. Yeah, that's the plan. Like I said earlier, I didn't want to not release content over Easter, but the wifey convinced me with everything that's been going on. You know, she said just take a break, and I think she's right.
Not that we don't love you guys. It's just if we don't want to risk burning out and then having to stop the channel entirely, when we could have just taken a couple of days to rest, recharge.
There's no risk of that happening, because
never say never.
It's not, well, at the moment anyway.
I know, but if you don't sometimes address things and give yourself a chance,
True.
it gets
Yeah,
worse.
it manifests, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Listen
gets
to your
worse.
wife.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life.
It's called Happy Spouse, Happy House. All about me.
Yep, that's right. But yeah, anyway, so that's kind of where we're at the moment. So yeah, you won't be seeing us tomorrow. You won't be seeing us on Monday. But yeah, next week will be hopefully back to normal.
You know, and we've got a few really good ideas, like bubbling in the background as well, which we just need to take a bit of time to organise.
Well, in fact, actually, that's another thing as well. I was meant to mention this last week actually, and because since I sold my car, my TT, I've had a little bit of spare cash around. But like you know, and we were thinking about buying another motorcycle to feature on the channel, something that's a bit older, something that's a bit more, I don't know, what's the word? Rustic, so to speak.
We'll go with that. A bit more
so,
used.
Yeah, so something that's a bit more challenging to own, and just kind of like, you know, as from the perspective of just an average person who's not a mechanic or what have you, could you actually live with a motorcycle like that? But we've kind of like had a bit of a change of heart in the sense of like, you know, we've got this pool of money now, and it would be nice to invest it or do something with it. And unfortunately, you know, we can't invest everything we have into this just yet.
No.
So,
but like I said, we have ideas bubbling in the background.
Yeah, we do, and that's the thing though. Without a really expensive car to pay for every month, within a few months or less than that, we'll have another opportunity to look at another bike again.
Yeah.
And go from there. But so it's still something I want to do, but it's just, you know, yeah, life, isn't it? Again, just kind of getting in the way of things, and yeah, just got to make sound financial decisions, and
yeah,
I don't know if I want to waste money on something necessarily that is going to be a bust. So, but we'll see how that goes. But let's have a look here. Oh, Mark, yeah. Guys, if this is the end, I just want to say thank. No, it's not the end. I hope I made that clear already, but no, it's not. But yeah, no. No. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that, mate.
I'm tired.
Ah. Cool, no problem, and well-deserved break at that. You'll have enough time to report on the raising of speed limits in the UK if it ever passes. No, it won't. Never. Well, we could live in hope, but yeah, thank you about that, mate. I appreciate it. Don't start gaming. Goodness, Mark, I thought you were gonna escape from me. No, that's cool. Don't start gaming. Don't worry, you two. Take however long you need. At the end of the day, you don't have to do this. And yeah, every week you're both here and with the same brilliant content. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's like I said, it's just annoying.
It is.
But I think it's necessary.
But like we said, hopefully if we sort of, I don't want to address it now because it's a non-issue, but if we kind of get recharged a bit now, then we won't need to do like a break like this again for a bit.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, the last break that we had was over Christmas.
And we were poorly.
That's true, yeah. We had bloody COVID, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's true.
And before that was August.
What was it? Was it August? Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, we didn't have a break through August, did we?
No, I don't think we've had a break since the Christmas prior.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
No.
That's you know, I don't know if it's worth like scheduling all of it in. You know, if we have breaks every so often, as and when, or should we have them as and when we need them, kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, we will discuss that offline and then go from there.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, yeah, I mean, thank you again, everyone, for your kind support, your kind comments, and yeah, just everything that you guys do. You know, it makes it worth it for us, and it, you know, and it just that's the thing. It motivates us to continue going with everything, and keep at it, because it adds value. You know, it adds value to people's lives and what have you. And to me, I can't give that up. You know. So
I've got dog hair on my face, so it's really bothering me.
But yeah, anyway, everyone. So yeah, thank you again ever so much for joining us on today's live show. Hope it's been a bit more lighthearted, because recently, like, the live shows have been a bit kind of depressing, because everything has been like all negative and things, and you know, we don't want that. We want everything to be positive, you know. Yeah. So hopefully this has been a different kind of show for everyone today, and I mean, again, thank you, wife, for giving us something to laugh at, and hopefully we've been able to crack a few jokes today and make you guys laugh. At the way how our weird minds work. But yeah. So I hope you all have a fantastic Easter break. And look, I mean, spring's here. I mean, weather hasn't been so great recently, but I mean, it's looking to get better over the next couple of weeks. So fingers crossed, there'll be lots of riding to do.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to it, because it means then it gives us far more freedom about as and when we decide to shoot the videos and things, rather than having to crunch everything on in a weekend. So yeah, this time of year for me, it just makes things so much easier. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Thank you again ever so much for joining us today. Dope Style Gaming, Call On, Mark, CC, who else? OP Gaming, Josh Law. Yeah, is that everyone? Yeah. Thank you again ever so much for joining us today. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, we will catch you all next week as normal. We're just gonna have a couple of days off, right? So no, we're not going anywhere for too long. But yeah, thanks again. Have a fantastic Easter weekend, Easter break, and ride safe. Yeah, hopefully if you do get tomorrow's weather around kind of like the southern part of the UK is meant to be really good. So hopefully you guys will all get a good opportunity to take your bikes out.
Yeah, it's looking good.
I'm sure there's some people it's gonna be for the first time this year that they were taking them out. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this weekend and make the most of it. Yeah, thanks again. We'll catch you all next week. Take care, everyone. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep going to the other screen.